Be safe, y'all. We'll sync up the audio right there. Protest of some kind. Never a dull moment in the city. You'd never know looking around that there's a pandemic on with maybe 1/3 of the people not wearing masks. Amazing. Who knows what's going on? Move, please. Thank you. Who could have predicted there'd be 1,000 people here? It is too hot to sit still in this riding gear. Moving though, it's nice. I can enjoy this. As long as traffic keeps moving, move, move, move. Green light, please. Green light, please. Please to the green light. I'm a-going. This vlog is stupid. Let's start over. What a lovely evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It's been a challenging week. Day job no more so than usual. But with trying to take care of my dad, that good old elder care learning curve. So the assisted living facility said that he needs a new chair because the chair that we got him is too low to the ground, and he can't really get up out of it. Because his heart condition and his kidney failure are getting worse, and he's really struggling. He needs something to kind of help him get up and out, so it needs to be taller, but it also needs to be a recliner, so he can put his feet up, but it also needs to be electric, because he can't do it himself, and it's a lot. Oh, and even though we can order the chair, we're not allowed into the facility to actually install it. So we just have to hope that someone at the facility knows what they're doing when we say, here's this chair we've got delivered, please put it together. Because we're not allowed in the door. And it's a big wait. Drop shot. What is drop shot? Fascinating. And it's just a lot to consider. I didn't think that I would have to make these decisions for my dad. I assumed that I would either die long before he did, or he would die suddenly, much younger, like his dad and his dad before him. Men in my family don't live terribly long, which is good and bad. Yeah, you just run that light, buddy. That's cool. So, come out onto the streets to quiet the noise. What are you fucking doing? Let's go this way. this is all part of the Embassy Road neighborhood of Washington, D.C., you're just as much likely to find a hotel here as an actual embassy of some wonderful place. But no, I came out to ride to clear my head because I've got some big decisions that I have to make. Oh, something smells delicious. Oh, I love being on a motorcycle. You can smell everything. Clarice, I can smell you. Anyway. One of the big decisions that I get to make in the very now future is where am I going to live? Specifically, am I going to live in some place that my dad can also live? Because the assisted living facility that he's at is like $6,000 a month. It's like $75,000 a year. That's a lot of money. And it's not like I'm trying to get money out of him. I'm trying to get what little he has to last as long as possible. Pardon me. Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah. Yoicks and away! Trying to get what little money he has to last as long as possible. Because it will eventually run out at, $75,000 a year. So do I stay in my tiny house and kick him to a nursing home when he runs out of money? Or do I go and buy a house that he can come live with me? And that's a decision with big consequences, because I'm not the only person that lives in my tiny house. So what do I do? It's a lot to consider. So got on the bike to quiet the noise. And when I mean enjoy the quiet, I mean this. Because that's nice. It's a strange thing to be taking care of your elderly parents. Well, single parent, singular. Because you never really expect that. It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, you're just going to grow old and just get older and older and older and not have to worry about it. And this isn't even, if you're close to your parents. Like, the emotional weight of actually being really close to your parents is a whole nother can of fish that I guess I'm lucky I'm not terribly burdened with. But my sister and I are the only people that my dad has. Only people. And as his mind goes and his body goes, someone's got to look out for him. Because this country sure as shit isn't doing it. This place will kill you if you can get away with it. Make a buck. I love that sound. Maybe one more time? I'm only doing like 35 miles an hour. Yeah, so just came to DC, to the parks, to the streets to clear my head. I wish I had something terribly deep and insightful to say. Something super chill, like Brandon Picasso, or something really funny, like Cycle Cruiser, something weird, like Shade Tree Surgeon. But I don't. This is just a really hard time for just little old me. And with this pandemic, it's not like I can go and talk with any of my friends, and I only have a handful of friends to begin with, and only a handful of them have ever gone through similar things. So, but in good news, there is good news. Good news. Good news is I'm not going as fast as I could be thanks to this gentleman in front of me, and I would probably kill myself, which might be okay. Oh, thank you for the high beams. Good news is I'm seeing a therapist again, and this one's pretty good. It's an older guy, not much older. He's 9-10 years older than me, but he and I get along really well, and he seems to, if not understand me, can't really relate in a lot of ways. I mean, if you can't tell, I'm a real white guy, and Mr. Therapist is not. And that's fine. I don't mind that at all. But there are some things that I'm not going to be able to relate to him. Thanks. I really should take it easy on the street, because there's gravel, and there's deer, and there's pedestrians. Riding through the woods. It's nice. I don't even know how much of this is going to come up in the video. Hey, stopped vehicle. Sorry. Oh, you're Hunter. I see. Yeah, depression and anxiety have been kicking my ass for quite a long time, and this new therapist will hopefully give me some tools and perspective to... No, you get up there. Give me some tools and perspective to help deal with that. One thing he reminded me of right away is that I'm way more resilient than I give myself credit for. That I will not shatter, probably, much. That I will not collapse if I have to make some very big, very bad decisions soon. He reminded me, by way of me talking to him, telling him my history, he reminded me that I had been through some shit. I had been through some serious shit. Beach Drive continue. Yes. Beach Drive continue. Thank you. God, I love this bike. On debris. Beach Drive, Nature Center. I don't know where I'm going. Trying to... Oh, it's this street. Okay. Wow, doing this at night is weird. This little bit's a challenge, even during the day. And I've always done it from the other direction. So, I sort of know where I'm going now. This is fascinating, dear viewer. Turn that off to be polite. Thank you. I see signs for horses, but I've never actually ever seen a horse on here. But yeah, he reminded me that I'm way more resilient than I remember that I was. But I've been through some shit. That I have been homeless. That I have been in and out of the military. Turn with your head, thank you. I'm a bicycle. But I have been homeless. I've been in and out of the military. Nature center. Alright, now I'm a little lost. But then I'll probably be okay. Probably. Good. This ugly footage is definitely going up on the channel. Maybe I'll even send it to Dan the Fireman. These are all blind corners. Holy shit. Oh, fucking finally. Bats. Yay, bats. You probably can't see that. What is this? This is Military Road, Northwest. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah. This is an exciting trip. Thanks for tagging along with me. But yeah, so that's the latest and greatest with me. Depression, anxiety. I'm struggling not to collapse under the weight of my own stupidity. I've got some big decisions to make coming up about the new bike. Well, the old new bike. I have painted. I have put in new pads, new bearings, new dampers, new chain, new sprockets, and hello, officer. And I painted that. I took the front wheel off, and the bearings were really crunchy on that too. So I think it's time. Yeah, let's get out. Let's get. Oh, I got a bug in my nose. But front bearings were pretty crunchy, so I took them off and ordered some new ones and new seals and a new holder, I guess it's called, for the speedometer gearbox assembly thing. I'm not even sure what it's actually called, but it's this little sprocket thing that sits inside the hub of the front wheel, and it spins a little gear thing with a magnet that the speedometer calculates somehow. I'm not entirely sure how it does it, but I'm getting a new one of those too. And I guess we'll go from there. Once those parts are installed, then I'll paint that front wheel. And I noticed, unfortunately, and I'll attempt to clip in a little bit of video showing where the front wheel is actually bent just a little bit. The wheel has had this nasty little wobble at like 35 miles an hour, and it goes and then it goes away. But I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that, short of getting a whole new wheel assembly, which I could do, but I don't want to. That's way more money. I may just deal with that little 35 mile an hour wobble. But anyway, thanks for riding along with me. I hope you are safe and well fed wherever you are. I love you and I miss you terribly. I can't wait till we can see each other again.